Hey, my YouTube family. I wanted to do a quick before shot of what we're working with here on the hearse. I haven't shown under the hood yet, and I'm trying to do that. You notice the firewall and everything's already been painted. It's already been primered. All right. What we're going to do is this big old honking radiator here. I'm not sure if I'll be able to use that. After I put the LS, I'm putting an LS 6.0 in. Looks like the LQ4, and I don't think that radiator will support it. So we're gonna have to do something a little different maybe. But we're getting ready to take the front end off to accommodate the motor. That's gonna be the next step, is putting the motor in and wiring it up. These boxes here on the fenders actually are air intakes for what would be your air conditioning or whatever you would have back in the 1940s. The air would come through the grill and come through this box and go through one of the holes in the dash, right? So go through one of those holes and actually go into a vent to bring fresh air in. So I can really eliminate those if I want to, and as you can see, they don't go into the fender well. So I could eliminate those. I thought about eliminating those and actually putting batteries there, because I am going to need substantial batteries for this, simply because we are going to put a stereo system in it, and it's going to have airbags and things like that. Although I do have room, as you can tell, behind those boxes in the fender well. A lot of room actually, to put all kinds of stuff. So I got plenty of room in this thing. It's just a matter of, I got to get it all apart, get the front end off, so we can go ahead and get our motor mounts welded in place. I've got one of the mock engine blocks coming, so we can put it in there and weld them all up and get them done. Steering wise, I'm not sure. I'm going to change. It's got manual steering in it right now, and it seems to be very smooth. Seems to be a very smooth setup. I mean, I don't really necessarily trust the drag links the way they are, depending on what tires and stuff I put on it. But it seems to steer pretty smooth. As we were putting it in the garage, I mean, it steers really easy and really smooth. So I know it'll be a lot different once I put all the weight on. It'll steer differently, but we've got a lot to deal with, like the hydraulic shocks. You know, this is factory right here. This is a factory hydraulic shock, and I've got to get rid of that and do something different there. I thought about doing something similar to what Lee did with his 1950, but I really hate to cut the whole front end off of this thing, the frame rails wise, because it has been restored and it looks very nice. But we're getting ready to start on this. Going to take the front end off and get everything done as far as the front end goes. Motor put in, mainly the motor put in, mocked up, exhaust ran, the wiring, that kind of stuff. Things to make it go down the road is really what I'm after. Getting it, ability for it to start up and move is probably the number one thing that I'm after. And then we're going to do the airbags suspension. As you can see, there's already a Hillbilly airbag in there. See the Hillbilly airbag? Yeah, that's it. It's a 2x4. That's actually where the spring was, with the coil spring. When I bought it, that's the way it was. Somebody obviously threw the coil springs away, and so it's not going to be too hard to put an airbag in there. It's not going to be, the front end's not going to be too hard to do airbags. The back is going to be where the problem is. But yeah, she's I haven't been working on her because we had a cold snap here in Ohio that was pretty bad. It got down to below zero and stuff, so a lot of snow. So I kind of took a break from it, but it's starting to warm up now, and I got to really get this thing moving and rolling, preferably all the glass put in to the point by Halloween. So I want to be able to take it out and cruise it down the road on Halloween. I doubt that'll happen because it's going to take a lot of body work and a lot of effort, but I can give it the old try though, right? The old hillbilly try, right? So, but anyways, keep watching our videos. Keep watching our videos. We're gonna have updates. Mainly, it's a way for me to document what I'm doing to this thing, and also anybody out there who is a hearse enthusiast can see it. You know, can see what we're doing and how we're doing it. And I mean, I'm no professional by any means. So if you have any suggestions, I'll take those. I'll take suggestions and ask around. And I'm not a genius at anything, but I'm pretty good at everything, if that makes sense, right? So definitely keep watch what we got going on, and we'll see you later. Have a good one.